Hi guys, it's Audrey and welcome back to Odd Vlogs. Guess who I'm with?
Katie from that YouTube family.
And Jordan from Just Her 33 Self Promo. And
It's your boy David.
and today we are gonna be we're gonna have a talk. We are going to be talking about debate topics that get us all fiery and mad at each other because we love each other. We came up with 20 different debate topics and we may get through them all, we may not, I don't know. We're just going to talk it out because we all have different opinions in this household. So, speaking of that, let's start with number 1. Which way does the toilet paper face?
It goes over the top, of course.
So like towards you, not in the back. Towards you, duh.
It does go over the top, but you never put it over the top. You put it under every time.
Oh no. I also think it goes over the top, and I used to be so lazy that it didn't matter to me. I just stick it on however.
That is so annoying. David does that all the time. He puts it
But
under.
now I put it over the top. I make the consistent effort to put it over the top. Yeah, I'm just like a little
So we
corner.
all agree it's over the top.
Yeah, then why do you do the wrong way?
I have no idea.
It makes no sense. Anyway, next topic.
Mom's already mad. She's mad.
What we all agreed on too.
Okay, is the toilet seat lid, like when you leave the bathroom, do you leave it up or do you put it back down?
Wait, the lid?
Yeah, like the top, the toilet.
Okay, I used to leave it up because I was like, I don't know, just too lazy and that's nasty touching it. But then I was like, all the poop particles are getting in the air. That's really gross.
So wait, but do you flush when you close it? Like after you close it? Because poop particles are getting in the air anyways.
No, you close it and then you flush.
Yep. What do you do, David?
I only do that sometimes though because I still forget because I go back to my old habits, but I think that's the best option, honestly.
I will admit, I
that's,
used to leave it up
proper
too,
manners.
but now I find it utterly disgusting because it gets all over your clothes, it gets all over the counter, all over your toothbrush. It's so gross because there's been studies that whatever's in the toilet shoots out like 5, 6, 10, 15 feet. I don't know how far, but it blasts through the air. If you don't close the toilet lid. So everything is now coated in whatever's in that toilet bowl, and it is disgusting.
Our bathroom's not even 15 feet.
It is, exactly. That's why our closet that's by the bathroom, I feel like I'm putting on gross clothes, and they're freshly cleaned, but someone flushed the toilet.
So I think we all agree, toilet seat down.
But you never do it.
Sometimes I do.
I used to always leave, I think it was our family that we just always left it up. Because I thought it was weird when people used to put it down. And I was like, oh, I have to open it up with my fingers. But then when I moved to college, everyone put it down. And I was like, oh, my roommates told me it would be weird if I don't put the toilet lid down. And so then I started putting it down. Comment down below, toilet seat lid up or down?
Put it down to flush.
I still like flush and then I close it though.
Bonus, you're sitting on the toilet.
You flush and then you close it?
But then I was wondering to get out and then you, what? In my defense, I didn't know that's the reason why you put the toilet seat down is to flush.
Read the studies on it.
But then wait, what if the flush doesn't work and they lift it up to see and your stuff is still in it?
Okay, what you do?
But then what's the point? It's still gonna escape.
Here
You
we
can
go.
hear
Here,
it.
this in the discussion. You sit down while you flush.
That way your bum gets
What?
particles.
Ew.
These are great topics.
Okay, we'll move on to the next one. No more
Can we go out
potty
of the bathroom this
talk.
time?
All right. Oh, we're gonna kind of venture back in. So, leftover food. Do you put it down the garbage disposal or in the toilet?
Most of it goes in the toilet. And
Yeah,
then you
it's
flush
like,
it.
okay, wait.
Because if you put certain things in a garbage disposal, you will
Like
clog
what?
it,
Name
and then
something
that will be
certain.
expensive. Oh, like potato peels, carrot skins,
Okay, but what else? Because those I agree on.
stew, meats,
Stew.
Why does the garbage
for
disposal
food
do
groups. I don't know.
Okay. So David grew up in a family where if you have leftover mac and cheese, you plop it in the toilet and flush it. It makes no sense to me. Or vegetable soup, plop it in the toilet and flush
That looks
it.
nasty.
Why don't you either put it in the garbage or put it in the disposal where it's supposed to go and run the disposal? Now I get skins will clog it, but garbage disposals are meant to be used for food waste. It makes no sense to me.
I just want to say, we're talking about like gross, rotten food, right? Not
Not just like
perfectly good.
leftover food that's gone bad in the fridge.
Yeah, so it's not like perfectly good food. eat the perfectly good food,
Yeah,
like the bad
this
food.
is like the stuff
Yeah.
that's got like moldy bits.
We don't
growing
waste
on
food.
it.
I just wanted to like.
But you can clog the toilet pipes. Like it will clog the pipes. Like you're putting soup that has like oil and other things. It should not be in
My
there, dude.
reasoning is why is there garbage disposal if you're not supposed to use it at all? for
And if
anything?
not, this is my trick. This is what I do. If I don't ever plop them in the toilet because it's gross. You take 2 grocery bags, put them one inside the other, put your soup or whatever's in there, tie it up, and then put it in your garbage can. So that way it doesn't spill out. So now everything's contained, everything's disposed of properly, and you're not clogging pipes and now needing to call a
Mom's
plumber.
got strong opinions.
I do. I think it's so wrong to flush things down the toilet, and it's disgusting.
This is not the mom channel.
What's your opinion on it?
That was very long. I don't even have one anymore.
Would you flush?
No. No, I do not flush
I feel like that's
stuff.
an old person thing.
We
Sorry.
didn't even have a garbage disposal growing up in my house, so what was the alternative?
The garbage.
Garbage can.
But they
Put
were,
it out in the dirt to be like.
and again, growing up,
composted.
we didn't have plastic bags. Everything was paper bags.
Compost it. Compost. Put it in the paper
Or
bags.
put it in the toilet and flush it, and it'd be done.
If you watch a TV show with someone, is it cheating if you watch it without them?
Okay. Here's my opinion. I think you can watch it without them, but as long as you're gonna rewatch it with them and not spoil anything. But you have to sit through it again and watch it with them, because then you can't just leave them stranded on their own. But if you don't, then like you can't do that.
I don't know. I think.
I mean, I guess.
As long as you both like watch it separately on your own, and then you come back and you watch the next one together.
Yeah, I agree.
Katie cheats all the time, so
Oh!
that's all there is to it.
Okay, fair. I do cheat all the time. Okay, so when David's out of town, I can't help myself. I have to watch our show that puts me to sleep at bed at night, because when he gets into these series, these old classic TV series, and after a while, that's like my trigger to go to sleep. So I can't go to sleep if he's out of town and I don't watch the show. So I cheat, and I feel bad every time I feel like I'm cheating on him. But
With the TV
Jake,
show.
with the TV show. But Jake, we all started the Mandalorian series. We watched episode 1 and 2, and then Jake went and watched the rest of the series without us. And I feel so cheated on. Now I don't even want to watch the series anymore.
I just think if everyone's on the same page, then it's fine.
Yeah.
I think it's cheating.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay, next one. Okay. Who is in charge of replacing the garbage liner? I say it's the person who takes out the garbage.
Yes. I agree.
Even your roommates out of your household, your roommates.
Well, no one likes taking out the trash, period. So it just overflows, and I usually end up taking out the trash. Or they like take out the trash with a trash bag. Excuse me?
He's rolling his eyes over there.
I've never seen you take out the garbage.
Not
Ever.
here, but in my apartment. Oh my gosh. Or they take out the trash liner and they stick it next to the trash can. So we have trash. Just like bunch of trash. But then I have to take like 3 trips with all of our trash bags down the stairs.
You know what?
so stinky.
That's good for you, Audrey. I'm glad.
Okay, I don't understand how people could have garbage just sitting there because it'd be so stinky. I could not do that.
So we have a trash compactor in our garbage can, and I think when the person pushes that button and trashes it all down and then throws more on it, they should zip it up, take it out. But no. So usually it's me, Katie, or Jacob.
Very full.
No, I take it out sometimes.
I take.
Yeah. I couldn't remember if you were Audrey.
Oh no! We literally did it like 1 minute ago. Anyways, I think whoever takes out the trash has to replace the liner.
However, when I take out the trash, I stick it on the doorstep in the garage so that David has to put it in the black.
She's a cheater. She cheats.
Exposed.
Take it all the way up. Ever.
Because that extra 10 feet is just too much.
Mom!
Because the garage is David's territory and it will bug him, so he'll have to take it to the black garbage can.
The black garbage can is nasty though. Like I'm gonna take out the trash.
You know why? Because it's got soup bags all over it and spilled because they didn't put it in the toilet.
And then you open it, you're like, okay. Oh. This is another exposing one.
Oh no.
Did you just delete them all?
Yes. How do I bring back my deleted notes? This is an exposing one.
For who? For
David?
Oh no.
Bathroom door. Open and close.
Oh my goodness! Close the door! I hate this. This is one of my pet peeves. Dad does not close the door and it bugs me so bad.
Okay.
Because I've walked in on him using the potty so many times.
And it's like,
Because he turns up the light and cracks the door so it looks like nobody's in there. And you go in and you're like, scored for life. It's so bad. It bugs me so bad. I'm like, don't you want privacy? Just close the door and turn on the light and lock it.
Short answer, it don't matter.
Okay, the next question is bedroom door open or closed, like when you're sleeping. I used to have it open all the time when I was younger, but I think in college I've just trained myself to like close my door and I lock it. But now, like when I'm home, I don't lock it, but I close it. So I sleep with my door closed.
I think we should take all doors off the hinges and there are just no doors.
Oh my gosh, but then when you change.
We'll have a no door policy. I think I always slept with my
no.
door open.
Open when you're a kid?
I used to sleep with my door. Wasn't it open? I swear I went through phases. So like one time it was wide open, one time I swear it was closed, and then now it has to be like all the way closed, but a tiny, like still open. You know, like a crack open. So if
Like
I need
the
a quick, no. So that way, like I can hear the door squeak if somebody enters, but also if I need a quick escape, I don't have to turn the handle. I just push the door.
Okay, so I sleep with the door open because when I was a kid, my parents always wanted the door closed and I did not like it. So everybody, and I think it's normal. Most people, I think, actually sleep with the door closed. Comment down below. But that bothered me. I don't know why. I don't know if I was scared or why it bothered me, but it bothered me. And I would always try to open my door. And to this day, I have to have the door open.
Anyways, next question. Okay, when do you put the Christmas tree up and when do you take it down? I say you put it up after Thanksgiving and you take it down at the beginning of January.
I agree. But also I think it depends on the situation. Like this year, we put it up right after Halloween. But I wasn't complaining. But that's because we had to film YouTube videos in advance, and so it had to be like Christmas Eve. Yeah. And as now, January's still here. But it depends on the situation, I guess.
Yep.
I agree too.
Oh, that was a good debate.
We all agree on that one.
Who turns off the light at night?
Audrey and I, we used to battle over
Fight
this.
over this because we slept in bunk beds.
So yeah, let's
And I said, okay, mine is whoever gets in bed last has to turn it off. And usually that was you because you had to pee 20 million times. And because you also have the lower bunk, and so it's easy for you to roll out of bed and turn it off, but I have to climb down the steps and flick it on. Yes, because of the steps.
Therefore, she made me do it every single night. But that's not what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of when we shared a room over there, and we did not have bunk beds. We just had two separate beds. And you would make me do it every single night.
Even though closer to the light switch.
Even though we set up a system where it was every other night. You were supposed to turn it off one night. I was supposed
We
to
got so mad at each other.
Audrey would, like, oh my gosh, we would get so mad at each other. And literally, I ended up doing it pretty much every single night.
You're closer to the light switch.
Audrey, by one step!
So now Audrey has her own room and she never turns off the light.
No, I do. I do turn off the light. Excuse me.
Except for last
No, you
night.
don't.
You guys remember when I go into your room and I ask you for something like, oh, by the way, turn off the light, and I'm like, really?
Do dishes go in the sink or the dishwasher or left on the counter dirty? Oh no. I say they go in the sink.
How does it work in your roommate household?
We don't even use our dishwasher. We just hand wash everything.
Are you kidding me? You're spoiled and have a
Because we don't even like, there's not enough to do one load at a time. And we don't have enough dishes per person. So when you use a dish, you have to use it again later. So it's just faster to hurry and wash by hand because not everyone has a lot of dishes in the dishwasher. to do
If
a
everybody
load.
had 4 dishes, then at the end of the week, you just...
No, but we need it the next day. We need those dishes the next day. We can't wait a week.
Wow.
We don't have enough dishes.
I can see that.
That's crazy, but you're so spoiled to have a dishwasher in college.
I know,
You
we
should take
hand
advantage of
wash
it.
everything.
That's crazy.
And that's crazy talk.
She's paying for a dishwasher. Use the dishwasher. It's part
We
of
also
your
pay for
rent.
cable and we don't use cable.
Oh god, you're killing me.
No one uses cable.
What do you say?
Just wash the dishes.
You don't care where it goes, just wash them.
Just wash them.
I say whatever works for you, man. Except the only thing that I know everybody's gonna disagree
Yep.
with me on
You know something
is
does.
I don't really mind like how you wash it, if you dishwasher or hand wash. Like you do you, bro. Whatever works for you. But like, okay. The thing is for drinks, I don't want to waste more water and dirty more plates, and so therefore I try to reuse the same cup throughout the whole day, but I end up leaving it on the counter. And same with my siblings. My siblings still leave them on the counter too, and then I get them mixed up with theirs, and I don't know which one's mine again, so I grab a new one.
Yours
And then
is
there's
the one
just
with the half
there
full
ends
water.
up being a pile accumulated by the end of the day.
Oh,
but it's just
man.
me trying to save the environment. Don't even come after me, bro. I'm sorry. 2020 resolution: I'm gonna start using water bottles and only have a water bottle and just refill it.
Drink a gone.
No, but then I put it in
Why do you
the,
drink
because then I
half?
put it, well, I'm not thirsty for the full glass, and I want to drink it later.
You're gonna drink it 8 hours later after you get out of school?
Yeah.
Oh,
No, my 2020 resolution is use a water bottle from now on and just keep refilling it. It'll be
So
easier.
far, because it's day 2.
No, I just barely started it right now because I didn't realize that was a problem.
All right, grand finale. Ready? This is a 2-parter. What is the latest time you can eat before bed that's like acceptable?
I eat right up to go to bed.
Yeah.
I'll like eat dinner and then right when I'm getting ready for bed, I'll eat again. Why not? It's delicious.
That's true. I can't, like, I honestly, some nights when I'm studying, I'll eat like gummy worms and then I'll eat like Doritos right after I eat weird stuff. And then I just go brush my teeth and go to bed and like work. So up until I go to bed, really.
I've made dinner at like 11:30 at night before dinner, so I don't have a set time.
I think you're not supposed to eat anything after 9 o'clock.
Yeah, isn't that like a general?
If that was the case here, we'd go without dinner quite a few nights.
Our entire household eats before going to bed.
Yeah, because usually we're busy and we're doing either work or school or something, and then we just forget about dinner until it's late at night.
Then the second part of the question is it acceptable to eat in bed with crumbs?
Yes.
Okay, I don't know how I feel about this, because yes and no. I really hate dirty stuff, and like crumbs all over the bed makes me want to like,
Oh, it's the best meal of the day. Breakfast in bed, dinner
It
in
makes
bed.
it, like, I
snacks in bed.
understand how like satisfying it is to just not get out of bed and to just eat in bed, but also I really hate the thought of crumbs all over in bed. Ugh.
I say eat in bed as long as you keep the crumbs to your side.
I never eat in bed, so I say, I don't know, because I also hate chipped crumbs in the bed. Like when you just like lay in your sheets, you're like, ew.
How about eating in the bathroom?
No! Do you?
I feel like I've walked in on him in the bathroom eating.
Right? I feel like he's eating some
And he probably flushed it down the toilet after. It's true.
Eat in the bathroom?
Eating the toilet.
Okay. That is it for today's debate, guys. If you guys like this series and you want more debates, then comment down below some debate topics that you guys want us to discuss together on this channel. Maybe we'll make it a series. I don't know. And you guys know what time it is. Ring a bitching scene.